This week's Parsha, of course, is Yetro. It's named after Moshe's father-in-law. He's one of the two non-Jews, one of the three non-Jews, rather, who have the honor of having a Parsha named after them. The other being Noah, who obviously was not Jewish because there were no Jews when he was alive, and Balak, who is not a good guy. Yet Jethro is in opposition to Balak. Jethro comes. Moshe offers him to become part of the Jewish people. And after hearing all the miracles and everything, he says, you know what? I don't want to be part of the Jewish people. He's willing to accept the 7 mitzvot b'nei Noah, the 7 laws of Noah, but he doesn't want to be part of the Jewish people, which is a very interesting concept, by the way, in the ancient world. In the ancient world, you're either accepted everything or you're out. Here, he's given a third option. You don't have to be Jewish. And in ancient Israel, when we had our Commonwealth, there were people living there who were not Jews, but they were accepted because they accepted the concept of the Torah, that there's an overriding. And what's interesting in this, what's very interesting, is their allegiance was not to the Jews, was not to the Jewish king. It was, Jethro had no allegiance to Moshe as the leader. That was not what was to the Torah. He accepted the fact that there's this overriding principle, and that's what you're being accepted as. Much like here in the United States, when a friend of mine became an American citizen not too long ago. He said the amazing thing is when you swear allegiance, you don't swear allegiance to anything but the Constitution. As a side note, in many countries, the police will stop you, and either in the communist countries say stop in the name of the people. In certain countries, stop in the name of God. In other countries, stop in the name of the king. Only the United States is unique, and it says the police say stop in the name of the law. The overriding principle is the American Constitution. The same thing in ancient Israel. The overriding principle was the Torah. And that when the Jews messed up, the Jews were punished by God. And the Jews understood they're being punished because of what we did in violation of the Torah. And the same thing with the non-Jews. They didn't have to be Jewish, but they had to accept the concept that there's this overriding issue, and that they would have to accept. So that was one of the things that makes Jethro very important in Jewish history. Something to think about, and we lost our minions, so no Kaddish Rabbanim.